Geetanjali from Snehadhara Foundation. While working with children in schools and in colleges, something that came up evident was that the learning systems that children are put into does not seem to address holistic learning in children. School systems have traditionally stressed on the importance of uniform learning for all. One cannot be normalizing equality. Instead, can we use a tool which is going to influence the process at which learning occurs? It is not about using arts to be able to achieve a product. Learning using the arts is very much in the process. So an innovation that involves creative interventions clearly gets children to understand what does it mean to look at the process to be able to achieve the goal. Unfortunately, education systems today have been so outcome and goal driven that children are not equipped enough with skills. So using this methodology of the arts, what we are looking at achieving is, can we influence the way children learn? What would it mean for children to take accountability of learning? How does one teach accountability in learning? How does one teach responsibility? How does one teach it is okay to make mistakes? Because primarily I feel if these dimensions of learning are addressed, then it doesn't matter how the academic goals are reached, because eventually it does happen. So what necessitated using this form of the arts was clearly all children learn differently. There is diversity in learning. A one-size-fits-all attitude may not work when it comes to imparting learning with the children. There is a requirement of a method which has inroads into the way children learn, which is largely going to be coming in from the content children can provide. In my work with children with special needs, the story that I often share is about this child Sneha. Sneha has come to me when she was about 2.5 years, child with Down syndrome. What we realized in Sneha's case was language learning was quite a challenge in the child. But of course she wouldn't fit into traditional learning systems. This child seems to have learned only using songs and stories. And today Sneha is able to speak 5 Indian languages. Would I attribute this to the method of the arts? Yes and no. What I would attribute this is for an environment that gets created in a classroom, in a space for children, where learning is more organic, where they're able to pick up from things around them. This necessitated the need to say, let's look at trying to work with children in the psychosocial well-being of children along with meeting academic goals. And clearly it has been interesting because each child today has a story to tell.